There we go. We ready to go. Let's get a goal up here. I'll start with one. Mm, mm. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Big Rud? What's the word, big dog? How you coming? How you feeling, big dog? My bad. I was fixing something up. I'm just doing a little laugh call. We're gonna do a lot of these games this season of the other franchises and shit. Right now it's 21-20. Toronto Raptors over the Washington Wizards. How you feeling, big dog? He said hi. Like motherfucker, you don't see me say hi. 22-20. Washington Wizards with the rock. Oh, I'm the same way, man. Confident as well, man. Keep it that way, man. I hope you continue to have good days ahead, big dog. Rebound, Scotty Barnes. Pushed it up the court. Corner for Grady. Off the mark. Rebound, Raptors. Tipped up. No good. Washington Wizards with the rebound. Pushes it up the court. Pull up from 30. Off the mark. Scotty pushes. They call a foul on the rebound. Can you hear me clearly, Big Rud? 23-20. This damn scoreboard, bro. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. It's 23-20 around this one. Come on, bro. Come Washington up the court. Whispers, Gisper or something. Out to the wing. Good defense. Kick back out. Good hands. Scotty Barnes with the loose ball. Pushes it up the court. Pull up. Oh, mouth you. My goodness. And at the end of the first quarter, Toronto lead 26-20. Thanks to that drop off at the end of the first quarter. My goodness. What a shot. Been looking what's going on in Chicago Bulls world. What the fuck? What the fuck, boy? Why would you come in here and ask that question, big dog? You tweaking. We watching basketball, big dog. Anyway, 26-20. Scotty Barnes and Grady Dick out there. What up, my boy Woo in the building? What up, big dog? How you coming? How you feeling, man? I just put a video out, man. We got to get rid of Vooch, man. We got to get rid of Vooch. Thoinks and thoughts. What's the word, big dog? My boys rad through. Shout out to y'all, man. I think I'm going to start doing a lot of these, you know what I'm saying? Miscellaneous teams, basketball games. I'm going to start calling them, bro, when I got a chance. At least do a vertical stream or something, you know? At least do a vertical stream. I'm just excited for the team, bro. We got to get rid of Vooch, though, Woo. Whoa. I seen your comments when we did the laugh call last game, bro. We got to get rid of Vooch, bro. Stop being nice to this dude, man. He don't fit the squad. He just don't. And the big homie, what's up, big dog? How you feeling? My boy. I know it. I know when there was more people in here. This shit don't be reading like it was supposed to. Right, because I got 9 over here. This thing tweaking. How y'all feeling on this Sunday morning, man? Sunday afternoon, I mean. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Spent time with the family, made some money. You know how it go. Sandroko, my boy. What up, Sandroko? Vooch and Catfish are clearly C-Dub's favorite players. How could you tell, Woo? How could you tell, bro? 26-20. Here come Toronto Raptors. 4-15 from three-point range in the first quarter. Out on the wing. That's quickly. That's that $30 million man. Top of the circle, Scotty Barnes. Oh, he get a foul call on Carrington. Fuck Vooch. I hate that we have him, bro. It just don't match. Ravens getting blown out again. It is not looking good for the Baltimore Ravens. It's just not looking good for them this season, bro. They going to be one of the worst teams this season. They might as well sit Lamar Jackson. Don't waste a year, bro. Don't compile hits and injuries on Lamar Jackson. Just sit him down. For real. 27-20 Toronto Raptors. What do y'all think? We got a chance against the Washington Commanders tomorrow? If we want to lose easy play, Vooch. I look at the beginning of the game, that first preseason game, bro. We fell to an early deficit of 12-2 quick, bro, in like 2 minutes. We were last in paint points given up last season, bro. Coming from 28th ranked the previous season, bro. It ain't working with Vooch, bro. You go directly to the center when you look at paint points, bro. Zion doing this preseason, losing the weight. Zion doing good, bro. Who's sweet as a sugar plum? Who you talking about, bro? Hold on. Let me fix something. Hold on. Let me get this chat right. All right, bet. Boy, what you say, boy? Who's sweet as a sugar plum, boy? Zion doing preseason since losing the weight. How is Zion doing this preseason since losing the weight? Okay, because I can't see the whole fucking thing right here. Oh, your ass is getting ready to get banned, boy. Blowing kisses in here. Tweaking. Remove. The hell is wrong with you, boy? You out of line. The fuck? Scotty. Inside slams it down. 30-23. Toronto Raptors. Here come the Wizards. They like dry. They gonna have another bad season too, bro. Zach Collins way better. I like Zach Collins way better, even the other guy. Yes, him and Jalen Smith could be a way better option than, you know what I'm saying, than Vooch, who just don't fit the program, bro. He just don't fit. What's the word, V-Dog? See, the last full week of preseason, the real shit returns next week. I'm hyped as hell. Basketball is my first love, then football is second. I'm the same. Basketball is my first love. Football is second. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that basketball back. That's why I'm out here looking and live streaming a Toronto Raptors versus Washington Wizards game, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy. We got a game later on against the Milwaukee Bucks. That should be decent. I don't know if Antetokounmpo gonna play later, but that's gonna be interesting to watch. This man Furphy, he dunked another mug. What's up with Furphy, bro? What's up with these white boys, bro? They dunking the shit out of us lately. Fucking Furphy, bro. What the hell is up with Furphy, bro? Yo, see what's your least favorite team? What's my least favorite team? It gotta be the Lakers, right for right now. It gotta be the Lakers. Um, I'm not really fond of the Milwaukee Bucks ever. In the Detroit Pistons, there's like, a lifelong scar of them, how they used to hack Michael Jordan. I thought that was super dirty, bro. Fuck the Jordan rules. That shit was dirty. They was really trying to hurt, bro. And I was a kid watching that, like, bro, I never liked the Detroit Pistons, bro. Y'all dirty as hell because y'all can't beat them. But I like some of the players though on the teams though, like Cade Cunningham. He got game. Antetokounmpo. You know what I'm saying? You can't too much hate on that. But with the Lakers, get them out of here. I ain't going with the Lakers. No way. Ever. Unless Bronny come up and Bronny start being like the go-to player. Piston hate for life, Sandroco. They know that. They better know that. They better. Hey, we may never get our wish after all. Malika Andrews not scheduled to be on countdown as much because Malika Andrews will go back to the sideline reporting. I think that's a good move. I think that's a good move, though. I don't think she working out behind the desk. She was her best when she was trying to get the scoops and shit on the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be Toronto ball. Toronto trying to play defense, y'all. My boy Corn in the building. What up, big dog? What's the word? How can I make this damn? Oh, there it is. I'm tweaking. Now we good. What up, Corn? How the Raiders doing today? They balling today? I'm worried about them Raiders, bro. Worried about them Raiders. Come Toronto. It come a $120 million man and quickly. 120 million for quickly, bro. That's crazy motherfucking work. And Giddy make it 25, bro. Quickly is ripping Toronto. He ripping Canada off, bro. Ripping them off. Lakers, besides Kobe and Gasol and Magic and Kareem, they deserve the hate. Yeah, besides them people, you hit it right on the head, Sandrico. I ain't hating on the greats. You know what I'm saying? And you can add some more players to that list too. But Lakers as an organization, never. Never, bro. Ever. I feel like the league been bending rules to the LA for a long time, bro. Like they purposely try to keep them irrelevant, bro. Hell no, C-Dub. My Raiders season is over. Damn, man. They was decent after week 2, man. They played hard, man. They was in every game. Now, Gino he forgot how to throw the ball. That bullshit ass King series that's added up into that shit. That was some bullshit, bro. It's always some flaky bullshit when it involves with the LA Lakers, bro. It's been that way for a long time. Been that way for a long time, bro. I don't like the Celtics neither. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with the Celtics. It's a franchise for other reason. In the city, the fans of the Boston Celtics, fuck the Celtics too, But some of the players, just like the Lakers, I still respect some of the players. How you ain't gonna respect KG? How you ain't gonna respect like Paul Pierce and Ray Allen? Them, you gotta respect them, bro. Larry Bird, even, gotta respect them. Kevin McHale. 37-23. Toronto playing defense in this game. I can't believe it. B-Dog say, how are y'all watching the Bulls game? Because once CHSN struck a deal with Xfinity late during the summer, they started rolling programming out and did away with the antennas. I'm good. I get it off YouTube TV, or I can watch it straight off the Playback TV app. So are we straight? What up, producer Hack? Hell yeah, they been the rules for LeBron, but they been the rules for Michael Jordan too. I ain't gonna lie. But I call it protecting, protecting your most valuable investment. I understand it. Though. Yeah, I love Bird too. He tough. Oh, get that out of here. Rejected. Good block. Out into the paint, body. He get fouled on the play. Good block. That's Alex Zar, I think. Good block. These marks look like twins. Alex Zar got a brother in the WNBA. I mean, in the NBA, bro. Smart look just like Alex Zar. Oh yeah, both of their names are. Andrew Bynum, a Hall of Famer? No way. I don't think so. I think that's an easy no, Corn. He had a good 2-3 years. I thought he was still extending, and then what started this end is what he did to Jose Barea when they was getting ready to get eliminated, bro. That was bogus. They started looking at him different. They looked at him first like a tough, up-and-coming big, like he was battling Shaq, pushing up against Shaq and shit. But then when he did that to Jose Barea, the narrative changed on Andrew Bynum, and he got blackballed through to the side. Bro, my earliest Bulls memory was a Chicago stadium with my auntie and my cousin. It was 84, and I was 3. Reggie Thea sent a note to my TT by the way of security, and they was getting spanked. The Chicago Bulls was bad. Shout out my boy at the big homie. From the Bulls was, we played hard. You had Jerry Sloan and Norm Van Leer. You had guys that played tough and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't really going nowhere. I think we between 80 and 85, we wasn't on anything, and that includes the year that we got Mike too. When we drafted Mike, we wasn't on anything. We wasn't on nothing, but just trying to play hard out there. Mike came in and made us better his rookie year, but we still wasn't competing for no championship or nothing. But I think we in a better position now than we is between 80 and 80. No, I got to say it before Mike come. 80 to 84, because when you Mike come, you in a better position in any situation. No, Jordan was never protected. Look at the Pistons series. LeBron never came close to being pushed and thrown like that. Come on, Sandroko. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever live, bro. Do you see what they did for LeBron James? Now picture Michael Jordan, bro. We got to keep it up, bro. He got preferential treatment sometimes. I'm not saying it's a deciding factor. I'm not saying it's the deciding factor when it comes to LeBron James. Just know that I got Michael Jordan. He got some preferential treatment, Joe. We got to keep it up. But that don't change any other thing. That don't change that he was the best ever. That don't show you that he was one of the greatest defenders ever. He's one of the best winners, 6 for 6 in the finals ever. That don't change that. But he did get some preferential treatment. Keep it a buck. What up, Daniel? What's the word, big dog? Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday on the real. Corn say facts, C-Dub. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that shit a buck. They got Chris Middleton kicked out to the corner. Back up top, loses the ball. Into the paint. Euro is clean. With the right on the right-hand side. Kick to the corner. Here come Grady. Mid-range, kicked out to the wing. Attacks, pull up. Off the mark. Rebound, Alex Czar. Attacking his brother. Euro. Off the mark. They call a travel, though. Let me see. Nah, Jordan. Okay. I don't know you kept your NBA team schedule or not because they will still do games and have production. But it's operated solely by the league with touring sports. Gone Network was in a flux after the change, though. We straight. I'm straight. I'm just saying. I got all the games. I ain't even got the NBA MTV, the whatever, NBA access, whatever that is. I ain't bad at. If I have to, I got other means to watch the game. I'm not finna pay a crazy price for the whole season, bro. That's nuts. But I'm a fan of way though. I definitely got. We should all have different ways at this point. Who's going to be the top superstar in 3 years? That's a great question. And a lot of people looking at Jason Tatum, trying to force feed Jason Tatum. They looking at Luka Doncic. They trying to force feed Luka Doncic. But when you look at all the players, it comes down to this. Who got the number one talent that just dominated one key thing? Like, does Jason Tatum dominate in one key thing? You can't think he's very good in a lot of shit, but he don't dominate. When you look at Luka Doncic, do he dominate in a particular thing? He's very good in a lot of things, but does he dominate? No. I'm looking at this coming from left field, Ja Morant. He is dominant athletically. He dominant athletically, bro. I'm going Ja Morant in the next 3 years. He gonna be that dude, bro. That's all I got. You could go with Wemby too. You know, Wemby, he could be dominant on defense. He could be dominant on offense. You could go Wemby. He in that discussion. Who else in that discussion? I got Ant-Man, but I want it to be maybe Wemby. Yup. Not yet for Montes. I got to see some more for Montes, but I'll put him on this level, though. But Ant-Man, yes, because he could be dominant on defense and he could be dominant on offense end. Much more on the offensive end, not the defensive end. If once he start clicking on the defensive end, it's a wrap. Montes, we just got to see more. You know I want to throw him in there, Core. You know I want to throw him in there. Nationwide, speaking of Jordan, Nationwide highlights right now. Poor Utah, bro. They had 2 chances. They had 2 cracks at it. 2 cracks at it. I ain't doubt him. I said he in there, Pablo. I said he could dominate the game defensively and offensively, bro. He can pass it. This motherfucker, a 7'9" point guard. What the hell? Clay Cunningham, how did he dominate? What can Clay Cunningham dominate in a basketball category? What basketball category you see Clay Cunningham dominating in? Size for a point guard? Physicality or something like that? I don't know. What can he dominate the game with? Cooper Flag is one of those. Like, this gonna sound disrespectful, Corn, when I say this game. This gonna sound disrespectful. I don't think he can ever be like an MVP or anything. This is my take on Cooper Flag. I think he's always gonna be really, really good in a lot of things. He's gonna get multiple All Stars. He's gonna get multiple first team All Defense. But when it comes to being like mentioned for MVP, I just don't see that in his game, bro. He a complimentary piece to a championship team. He could be a number 2 for a championship team, bro. That's how Marks, bro. He could be a Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's an MVP type of player. Cooper Flag. He's good right now. Like, if you had the right team right now with Cooper Flag, you can challenge for a championship with Cooper Flag if you had the right team around him. He can control the game. Cade Cunningham dominate the game though. Dominated though. What's his assist to turnover? Ant, the big homie. I ain't being cynical neither. I just want to know what's his assist to turnover. That means he dominating passing and scoring. Time passing, time scoring. That means he like Chris Paul in his prime. He like Isaiah Thomas in his prime. You know? One of those. You think he's one of those? Kick to the corner. He just traveled up top. That's quickly. Show me that 30. Off the mark. That's 30 million down the drain. 30 million down the drain, bro. A waste of money. Oh, big time 3. My goodness. Inside. Oh, good spin, boy. That RJ? Yeah, that's RJ Barrett. Chris Middleton. Lobs it inside, but threw it away. Hell nah, bro. I ain't mad at it though. I think if I was to pick anything, it'd probably be inside scoring with like physicality with Cade Cunningham. He a big ass point guard. He bodying small point guards on the basketball court. I give him that. He could dominate with physicality. Like Deron Williams. Um, what's my guy from Golden State Warriors? Not Steph, not Steph. Before Steph, play with Monta Ellis now. 9 assists to 4.5 turnover. Ooh, so see, yeah, he's young. Once he figures the game out, that turnover will come down. Okay, and I'm with you on that. But he definitely got to get them turnovers down. I think that Gay can get rotation minutes. Me personally, even in any way that you could think about. If it's the way Billy Donovan call it, like you're gonna have to earn it by pretty much trying to play mistake-free basketball on the court on a short leash, like Montes Buzelis was in the beginning of last season, or it could be like showing out in one of these preseason games, bro. I need him to go off in one of these preseason games, bro. Like I think they got like 3 left, 2 to 3 left. He needs to be showing off right now. I need to see more of Noah Essengate. Present yourself, young man. You have an opportunity in front of you. Go get it. The hell is you waiting for? I want you to be as like why you can't have a posture Dalen Terry. I don't know about Cade Cunningham. I'd rather go with Paolo Banchero. Physicality. Uh yeah. He a specimen. Size. Yeah. He's one there. He in the running. Over Cade Cunningham, I have to agree with that. Just if we talking right now, that don't eliminate Cade Cunningham from later on. But I'm going Paulo right now. Like right now, Paulo, he getting ready to get into that. Like Either this year or next year, it's gonna be like getting votes for MVP if his team stay good. You know what I'm saying? If they stay like in the top 3 and shit like that, he gonna get votes. It's about that time. Off the mark, boy. Damn, what happened to bro? Offensive foul on Grady. 49-46. Toronto then lost their damn lead. But he can cut that down, man. Let's just think if he would have ended the season with a 9.1 and like a 2 and a 2.1 turnover rate. That would have like won them probably 10 more games. They had a better seed, played a weaker opponent, and they would have been in better positions to go forward in the playoffs. So as soon as he get better, the better the team gets. He averaged 26, well, basically 27 and 6 last season. Okay. What archetype you do is you not talking about like a motherfucking Chris Paul. You're not talking about that archetype. Are you talking like a Derrick Rose archetype and like that? You ain't talking about like Chris Paul or Steve Nash or nothing like that. You gotta be talking like Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook. You talking like that? John Wall. Cause what up, dog? He said hi. Chris Middleton. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense to me. I'm with that. I'm with that. But then that doesn't become that. Then that ratio don't become that. It becomes less important. It becomes less important because of usage. You're gonna have the ball a lot. So yeah, I can rock with that, and because his usage goes sky high. You talking like some Luka Doncic type shit. Give me the ball. I'm setting all the plays, but we gonna be successful playing like that though. I can see that. I can see that. I don't know if they can ultimately win a championship and shit like that. They gotta get that I think that's the good twin over there in Detroit. They gotta get him on another level over there. Take a little pressure off Cade Cunningham. Yep. Yep, and high usage. High usage. He can win an MVP like that, Cade Cunningham, if they successful. If he can set most of the plays and they can have a good record at the end of the season, like Luca, like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook never had a crazy record, but it was respectable. I think they won like 50 games with him being that high usage guy. If he could do it, he'd be in a running for MVP. Cade Cunningham. He'd be in the running. I wouldn't give it to him though, because you doing a disservice to that kid if you let him go out like that. He got to learn how to play with a squad, spread the ball. Look how the Thunder play. They'll never beat the Thunder with him setting all the plays ever. Or like a James Harden. Don't let me forget about James Harden though. Setting all the plays, bro. You will never beat the best teams with one guy setting all the plays, bro. It never happened. Look at OKC, bro. They will kill you from multiple ways. Good defenders all over the basketball court, bro. That selfish basketball shit is almost dead. James Harden don't even play like that no more. Who plays selfish basketball now? The Lakers, they gonna play in a little bit when LeBron leave. They gotta play selfish basketball. SGA don't set all the plays, bro. He don't set all the plays. He don't set all the plays, bro. What's the kid name? The shooting guard. He sets some plays. You can, if you believe it, Chet set some plays. They got some bench players that come in. They set some plays. Like, it ain't just SGA. He's just the best player, so he get the most chances at it. What do you think Wemby is going to become this dominant player that everyone is waiting for? Wemby is that shit imminent, bro. To tell you the truth, Corn, that shit imminent, bro. Because he got it all, bro. He got length. He got length. He just ain't got like strength. It's something he's working on proactively. You know, all through in his offseason. I'm gonna get to it, and he's working on his strength proactively. He got a jump shot. You know he can score within 8 feet without even trying. He got mid range. He's arguably the best defender in the NBA. I'm going Anthony Davis, but you can argue Wemby's the best defender in the NBA. Like, it's imminent. It might not even be this year, but it's coming. If he don't get injured, knock on wood, shit is imminent. Bro Cole average, damn, near 10 dimes. What more do you want, bro? Bro, Cade average, damn near. You just said 29 and 6. Oh, 26, 9 and 6. I'm sorry, big dog. But that's still like Luka. Like, I don't think that don't mean he garbage. I just don't you can win like that. You can't win like that. Setting all the plays by yourself, bro. Y'all think Magic set all the plays? When we got into open court and shit, like when you on a fast break, you get Magic the ball and shit, but he ain't set all the plays. Most of them though. You don't think Wemby got the heart? Why you don't think that, eh? Why you don't think that, eh? We don't even know him like that. It was just 1 year. 2 years. He only played 2 years. We don't know him like that. We know he good though. This been a good little conversation though. This is the best chat in the world. Like I always like to say. I don't think I want to finish watching this game. I really just wanted an excuse to come talk to the fam, bro. Talk a little basketball. 52-53, Wizards up. What rookies you guys like coming out and being a guy that can come out of nowhere and show out and probably get run for the rookie of the year? He's 7'6", but soft. He needs that Shaq. I'm gonna put you in a basket every play. You want him doing that shit? Dope. Do you want him to do that every play in? What about his other talents? What about the how they play the NBA right now? That way they want to stretch fives. Every center shoots a three. Gotta be able to shoot a three. I'm right now trying to figure out which center don't shoot a three on the NBA. Mitchell Robinson, do he start? He don't shoot a three. All of our centers shoot threes. Vooch, Jalen, and Zach Collins shoot threes. Who else don't shoot threes? I have seen Mitchell Robinson hit a three though. Who else? David Lively don't shoot threes. It ain't that many centers out here that don't at least attempt threes, bro. The only thing stopping Wemby is injury. I agree with that. Who could stop him in the paint, low key? Nobody. You right, Ant? Not a soul. Not a soul. That person doesn't exist. That's some guys with some promise though. Like Alex Zar, good defender. He still can't do nothing with him if he get too close to the basket. He's still Jared Allen, maybe. What's a higher percentage play, a dunk or a three? A dunk. But how they play today? How they play today? I know that, Ant. But how they play today? They spam threes. Wemby is a true unicorn. He can't just be a hack back to the basket guy. Yeah. But he could get stronger and get more dominant down low, if that's what you're saying. He definitely can do that. You know? I'm not worried about a guy like Wemby. I'll be worried about a guy like Ace Bailey. How you gonna do in Utah? I need you to give me 20 points per game, Ace Bailey. Give me 5 rebounds too. That's what I want from Ace Bailey this season. 20 points per game, 5 rebounds. I think he could do that. He said that's like Giannis asking Giannis to shoot threes. I think he should. I gotta look at the percentages. I don't have it in front of me, Ant. But I think Wemby shooting a better percentage, and it look better than Giannis's threes. He got a better form, if you can believe it. Okay, wait till they play each other again. That's like a matchup I want to see. Giannis versus Wemby, bro. Because he can't guard Giannis under Giannis pin his ass under the basket, boy. It's Taz your head up. Ace Bailey is your sneaky rookie of the year. Yeah, I'm with that. Attack. And always. But still show your game, though. Ace Bailey is my sneaky rookie of the year. Who my sneaky rookie of the year, bro? Can Noah Essegai sneak? Hell no, he ain't gonna get no chance in hell. He ain't gonna get a chance. Danny Wolf? What's my guy at the Philadelphia 76ers? It's a guard, the guard in Philadelphia that they got in the first round. He gonna get unlimited shots. That's why I told us he gotta get like 20 and 5, bro. He gotta average that at the very least, bro. This man gonna get like 18 shots per game, man. Come on, Ant. You know it, and bro, he a shooter. I just watched the play against the Houston Rockets. He was dropping KD ass off, dropping them off. I like Ace because Ace will get unlimited shots. Yep. Yep. All right, man. Let me see. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe. Yep. Is another one who can be rookie of the year this year. I like this kid. He ain't scared of shit. he look like he ready to disrespect every OG on the basketball court. Watch out for VJ Edgecombe, bro. He a threat. Do you feel like the flow on the first take is more watchable now that program gives me a chill vibe, family barbecue or barbershop type feel, talking crazy, laughing, talking about entertainment and sports? Yep. Yeah, I like what they doing with first take for now. You know, I'm not like I was a devoted fan back in the day, maybe 10 years ago and shit like that. But yeah, it's more as if I just catch it, I catch it. Like if it's a subject out there that I want to hear Stephen A's take, or I want to hear a certain person on first take, I tune in, but I don't be really looking for them a lot. But it's dope, though. I don't hate, though. It's dope. He one of the Godfathers, Stephen A. He ain't the Godfather. He one of the Godfathers. Him and Skip and Woody Page. Yeah, man, I ain't finna finish this Houston game, man. Molly was annoying. Glad she left. Yeah, she calmed down. Like, just to be honest with myself, my opinion, she calmed. Like at first, I couldn't stand her, bro. Like I couldn't stand her, bro. I was like, why the hell did y'all do that? Did they get rid of Kerry Champion for her? I think they got rid of Kerry Champion. I was like, what's wrong with Kerry Champion? Kerry Champion started the debate and moved out the way, bro. You ain't here for the rest of the debate. Like when she wanted to come in, she came in, but it was on point. Molly was just intrusive. Like, y'all gonna respect me, motherfucker. I'm Molly. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in when it ain't even really needed most of the time. But Michael Wilbon too. Michael Wilbon too. Yep. So yeah, they did. They did do it to Kerry Champion, bro. That's bogus. So it's whatever. I was able to take her like after a while. I was like, all right, whatever. I know what she gonna do, so it ain't nothing. So it ain't nothing. Let me just listen. We just gotta deal with it. Deal with what she spew. But she ain't do it often like the last 3 years. She ain't do it often. She will like go through a tangent sometimes, but she ain't do it as often. I'll just give her credit. She ain't do it as often. But Kerry Champion was raw. Who else was cold? Who else was raw? Y'all like Michelle Beadle on there? I think she did. No, Michelle Beadle was on Fox. I think. Yeah, she was on Fox. Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill. It was Jamel Hill kicking it off before they switched when it was called Pizza, then Kerry Champion and Molly. I thought it was a couple other before Kerry Champion. I know it was somebody else before Kerry Champion and before Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill was never a host. She was always a guest. Who was before Kerry Champion? No, it was a guy. It was a guy. It was a guy. Oh, it was the guy. I forgot his name. What's his name? He had some. He was the moderator of some good moments too. This guy, the one that looked like a newscaster. The super nice guy, motherfucker. He was trying to be. What's his name, bro? Yeah, it was a male before Kerry Champion. He was there when Jalen Rose got into it with Skip. Yeah, it was a white dude. He was there when Jalen Rose got into it with Skip. He was there when Skip got into it with Tim Legler. He was there. What else? Which else he was there? Damn, I forgot his name. What's his name? Mark or some shit? I just guessed wildly. Hell no. Jacobson? Some shit like that. That shit gonna hurt my head now. What's that more name, man? What's bro name, bro? I forget him. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. I wonder if he's still doing like sports though. That is one question I want to know. I know there's niggas out there right now looking that shit up. I already know. Jay Crawford. There it is right there. Jay Crawford. Yep. That is correct. Yep. Shout out Ant, bro. You are correct, bro. Dude had a lot of good moments on there, Jay Crawford. He had some lot of good moments. I like Kerry Champion though. That was my favorite moderator though. My favorite guest ever was Terrell Suggs on First Take because he always get into it with Skip. Um, Max when he was on there with Stephen A. He always checks Stephen A. Checking Stephen A. blackness and shit. Fuck, how the fuck he let Max check his blackness, bro? Crazy work. What else? Who else? Oh yeah, he covered multiple sports. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's almost the end of the road for Chris Middleton, bro. I can see the end coming, Brody. When he called a water pistol Pete. That's one of my favorite episodes, bro. Skip got heated, he got mad, bro. Who always makes Skip mad? The ones that always Shannon always knew how to make Skip mad. Jalen knew how to make him mad. Stephen A didn't make Skip mad, bro. Who else? Who could get under Skip's skin? Legler could get under Skip's skin. Chris Carter could get under Skip's skin. These all got the same type of attitude type shit. That pompous, I'm the shit ass attitude. Skip can't deal with those type of people, bro. Skip can't deal with pompous, with people think that Skip can't deal with people that he thinks are smarter than him. He can't deal with them. Richard Sherman too. He just can't deal with those type of people, bro. He can't. Richard Sherman just kept throwing insults at Skip. Skip trying to play First Take and shit. Sherman just roasting the shit out of him, bro. What's favorite sports moment? (1995-96) Chicago Bulls championship. The return championship. The first one after the return. Because y'all thought it was over for us. Y'all thought it was done with us, bro. Y'all thought it was over. Y'all thought you see how weak it was, but Buddy had to go play baseball. Y'all bored him. He said, "Well, you don't have the thirst to play basketball again. You want to try other shit." So y'all was so trash that he went to go play baseball, and he seen y'all talking crazy and acting like y'all finna dominate for some years. He had to come on back and win 3 in a row. And that's coming after his father just got, you know what I'm saying? Mike, Mike, bro. That first one after the return. And Orlando Magic sweep them. They knocked us out, but then we sweep them next year. Quick sweep. Bye bye. The hell is you talking about? Stephen A. and Allen Iverson working on a documentary series about his career. Oh, that's gonna be cold. Oh no, I'm just chilling. I'm just trying. I'm just chilling with a little basketball in the background. If it get good, then we'll call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to really shut it down in a minute. We gonna get the Bulls and Milwaukee Bucks in a little bit, starting at 6 o'clock. But I want to see what's up with the guys. How y'all feeling, man? 60-58, 63-58, Toronto Raptors. The shot, Jordan. Which one don't you mean the final shot? Corn? You mean the 98 shot? Mine was when Noah stole the ball against Celtics when we took him to 7. That's let me know something special was. Oh, you guess what was that game 6 when they forced that game 7? When Noah stole it, then dunked on Paul Pierce's head, bro. That was one of my moments too, bro. Derrick Rose 3-pointer off the glass. We should have won that series, Derrick Rose, but that moment, one of the best moments ever. Devin Hester. Devin Hester returning a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Hell yeah, and the N1. You got money on the Washington Wizards? Shout out the Wizards. Shout out the Wizards. Shout out Brazil. Who's one player we wish won a championship? Mine's T-Mac and CP3. T-Mac, CP3. Let me think about that, bro. Derrick Rose. Derrick Mother Rose, bro. That's who I think that's who I wish have won the championships, bro. He is the most tragic story to ever happen in the NBA when it regards to injury. Derrick Rose in year 3 was MVP of the NBA with a LeBron James, a Dwayne Wade, a Carmelo Anthony still in his prime. And still had Chris Paul and Darren Williams and these players. And T-Mac was in the league. And KG was in the league. And he won an MVP, the youngest ever, 22. Are you kidding me? He was only getting better, bro. Then the basketball guys came and was like, nah, slow y'all ass down. Sit down. Y'all ain't finna get 2 of them. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't finna get 2 fucking relics. What the fuck is wrong with Chicago? Y'all think y'all finna get 2 gods? Is y'all crazy? Basketball guy said, wait, hold the fuck on. Y'all ain't getting 2. The fuck? You had them scared shitless, Ant. Shitless, bro. I ain't see them screaming at their teammates until they played Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls, bro. That's the first time I seen them like really like at Mario Chalmers, bro. What they scream like Mario Chalmers could guard Derrick. The hell they screaming at him for? You go guard him then. What the fuck? I could never understand what the hell y'all screaming at Mario Chalmers for. What he gonna do? That was always the craziest question. Like, why y'all screaming at him? What is he gonna do, bro? What is he gonna do? He was dolo and no other. Could somebody tell me another playmaker on the Chicago Bulls? A threat that make things happen that was on those on that Chicago Bulls team. That was Bogans? Nah, he ain't gonna make no plays. on the real court. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all think y'all the Lakers or something? Fuck. Y'all ain't getting 2, motherfuckers. No. That was one of them right there, bro. Woo. That was one. When he splitted the defense and yammed on the whole team against Miami, that was one of the moments, bro. That was one of them moments, bro. We celebrated that for 20 minutes. I had a living room full of motherfuckers. We celebrate that dunk for 15 minutes, bro. Bro, we celebrated that shit for 15 minutes. Fuck, bro. Come on, bro. We have to deal with Boozer, bro. You know how frustrating Boozer is? Y'all forgot about that? Huh? Boozer wasn't moving at all. on defense. He just ducked down and like reached, like he like act like he wanted to reach, but he wasn't really reaching. He'd like get into a defensive stand and like just move his arms and shit to make it look like he playing defense. He more frustrated than Vooch, bro. That motherfucker more frustrating than Vooch. The cherry on top, bro. That hurt me so bad, bro. I don't care, bro. That hurt. That hurt, bro. I knew it. Let me ask y'all a question, bro. That Philly when he first injured himself, I need to know y'all for real. Did y'all really think that motherfucker was coming back, bro? Huh? Did y'all really think he was gonna come back the same? Like, tell the truth, bro. Were we forcing ourselves to like, man, this nigga gonna come back, he gonna be the same, bro? But then we have it in our head, like, bro, he ain't gonna be able to be dunking on people's heads and jumping over people and shit no more, bro. Were y'all afraid? Like, is this nigga gonna come back right, or is he gonna come back less than what he was? I thought he came back pretty decent. He just didn't really believe in his ability when he came back in 2015-16. I didn't think he had the confidence like he had. I think he still had the athleticism, but he was scared to get an injury, and he ended up getting injured anyway, so he should have went full tip all the time. I knew it was bad. And I knew it, gay. I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, bro, he just jump stop like he always do every game. He do it 10 times a game, bro. I was like, oh no, he got hurt off a jump stop, bro. It ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. But I'm like, man, he going back. I'm arguing with LeBron fans. He coming back. I'm like, I'm arguing with the LeBron fans at school, man. I don't mean nothing. He gonna be back next year. Don't worry about it. I don't even care. He ain't worry about it. Then he ain't play the whole season. And then we every playoff game, we like Derek coming back, and Derek going back, and Derek go every playoff game, bro. That shit was crazy work. That's when they start hating Derek, bro. Cause the fucking doctors cleared him, bro. And he wasn't ready, but the doctors cleared him, bro. Hey, my man Essential said he had optimism. That's what's up. That's what's up. I had optimism, but I was like, damn, bro, he just jump stop off a jump stop, bro. Off a jump stop. I wish Carmelo Anthony would have joined us instead of the Knicks. We would have won a championship, bro. We had to settle for Rip Hamilton, and I'm telling you, hey, that would have been enough. That would have been enough. You know, Rip Hamilton and Dwayne Wade, they hate each other on the basketball court. They always go at it, bro. So that like canceled that out. D Wade is just gonna get caught up into that battle. We ain't gonna have to worry about him. They gonna be battling each other. So at least that's you, LeBron. Bring your ass here to you say you guarded me that motherfucking 2011 Eastern Conference Finals. Come on out here. Come on out here. Shut me down now. That what it was gonna be. I still blame Thibs. I hate that spanky motherfucker, yo, bro. Take him out. We was up double figures, bro. He could have had it. We would have won that game regardless. And I was going to be back and healthy. Damn, D Rose. Yes, I thought he was going to be back and healthy. I think he gained back and healthy. He just didn't have the confidence. He didn't have the confidence to go hard like he came in the league doing. Becky Hammond is a god. One as a player, assistant coach, and now head coach of the Aces. I don't necessarily have a team I rock with 24/7, such as the Bulls and Bears. But after the last one, I'm officially Aces fans. That's what's up. Respect the Aces, man. Asia Wilson just like, bro, the last half of the season, Asia started throwing up 30 and 15 and 40 and 17. And bro, she started dominating, bro. That's MVP shit. That's some real shit. But to be fair, he had a few injuries prior to the one during the season. Okay, but those little knickknacks. It's a little knickknacks. He ain't had it. I'm talking about the first ACL tear essential off that little hop step through the lane. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. Yep, we had the number 1 seed with Rip. And who else we had on the team too? We had Noah. Noah's still there. We had Robinson coming off the bench. CJ Watson, Ronnie Brewer. Did we have Cal Corver or who we have? I think we had Cal Corver. I think maybe not though. I think we had Cal Corver. Bro. Man, bro. We had 1 seed with Rip. Let me see this. And then Rip Huntington was on and off the injury list those 2 seasons in Chicago. He was. He would have been ready for the playoffs though. Like, I know it seems strange though, but like hoopers, they'll do anything to play in a playoff game, bro. They'll, like, you a hooper, you want to play in games like that, games that count, bro. That's the ultimate in basketball. If you're a hooper, to play it like in a playoff atmosphere, like to play in that shit. Most people wouldn't even be able to operate in that type of environment in a playoff basketball, bro. Pressure, the crowd, coaching staff, bro. You wouldn't be able to operate. The eyeballs, the media, like most motherfuckers have a heart attack trying to play in a playoff situation. Yeah, we had the number 1 seed, bro. I think we would have gave Miami a run for that money though. I think we would gave them a run for their money, bro. It'll win 7. It was 7 games. Bro, we are cursed at point guard. Jamal Crawford blew his knee out. Jason Williams, D Rose, Zoe. Bro, what is it at point guard? It is, bro. I don't even know how to get it. We just gotta. I don't know what the hell it is, bro. Think about our star point. Damn, when the last time we had a Kurt Heinrich, bro? Kurt. But Kurt wasn't really a point guard, bro. He was like a combo guard defender. Like, wasn't no point guard. He was like a combo guard defender. Like, we ain't had no point guard. We can't count Robinson. Damn, we haven't. That should be making me sad as hell. What? We got the worst luck. Y'all know I live in Vegas. Adrian and Van got this shit together. I don't know how they were going to play off the contention for a large portion of the NBA season. Yep. And then you got other players on there like Gray and Tiffany. They got a squad over there, man. They I don't even know how they was struggling in the beginning of the season. But I will say that Hamilton was a super overgrade over Keith Bogus because man, did you wait. Hey, bro, this man, and they tried to say like he didn't deserve the MVP. A lot of people say like LeBron got robbed that year of the MVP. This man, Derrick Rose, dragged a guy named Keith Bogus all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Is you crazy? What does Keith Bogus do besides be all buffish? What do he do besides just being the body on the court? What did Keith Bogus do? Did he score? Did Keith Bogus score, bro? Did he play defense? This man, Derrick Rose, dragged Carlos Boozer to the Eastern Conference Finals with no defense. Drag Kyle Korver, always get cold when it come down to the nitty gritty. Kyle Korver. Come on, man. I've been going to do a thing for Derrick Rose today. I'm gonna stop it. We've been doing it for an hour right now, bro. This just blew my day, bro. Cause they really, man, that's fucked up. I'm finna call this quiz, man. I just got sad, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. But y'all stay in tune, bro. We go